Hello, I'm Pam of Healing Stars. This is a chart set for the 8th of December, Monday, at 8 a.m. It's set for London, however, I use whole signs as houses, and I always start with Aries, the red sector on the left, so you can relocate it from wherever you are in the world. Big news this week, the most important news, is Jupiter. Here's Jupiter in the sign of Leo, sign of the heart, courage, cœur in French, and Jupiter is about to move backwards as seen from Earth. It's got a little S next to it, which means it's stationary, about to go retrograde. Now, all planets apart from the Sun and Moon do this, so it's not an unusual event, but it is significant if you happen to have a planet in your chart at 22 degrees. You might feel the impact. It's also the planet associated with coaches, trainers, teachers, gurus, philosophers, priests, because Jupiter is also, it's about higher wisdom, looking upwards, and it is to do with the sign of Sagittarius, and that, of course, is where the Sun is. You see the Sun, it's sandwiched in very close to Mercury on one side and Venus on the other. So it's Sagittarius, it's your planet. And it's very good when your planet is in a good sign in relationship to you. And in this case, Jupiter is, because it's in a fire sign, and so is Sagittarius. And so is Uranus over here in unpredictable. Uranus is in Aries and has been for quite some time. This event, Jupiter moving retrograde, is a time of reflection, but also what's occurring on Monday, same day, is that the Sun and Mercury are so close together. It's called Kazumi. I love that word. It means Mercury, the planet to do with information and communication, is caught totally in the rays of the Sun. So it's very difficult to think your way out of a problem, to see things objectively. Mercury is always close to the Sun, it can never move far away, but when it's that close, it can bring in genius, but it can also be a really difficult day for many of us who are kind of in the communication business, myself included, is, we can't kind of step back, we can get caught up, and especially Sagittarius is vision, the future. Difficult to see what lies ahead. The other news of the week, that's a really big Monday, I can tell you for a start, is Wednesday. On Wednesday, Venus, here she is, Venus 29 degrees of Sag. By Thursday, she's moved sign. She's in Capricorn. So she actually changes sign at 16:41, that is UK time, on Wednesday. Now, Venus changes sign, all the time. She's close to the Sun, but because she's moving into Capricorn, she's actually at the solstice point. That is 0 degrees of Capricorn, which is, of course, every year we have the winter solstice. But also, she's moving towards Pluto. Very important, very crucial. She will do that every year. That's not unusual. But also, and this is what has come to me as I've been focusing on the week ahead, is that Venus started a synodic cycle way back in January 2014 in the very sign of Capricorn. And this is a very important cycle that she goes through, because she goes retrograde all the time and joins the Sun and moves forward, etc. Venus is now an evening star. What that means is she will set after the Sun. She's that far away from the Sun now, and she's still moving out away from the Sun. But as an evening star, we will be able to see her after sunset, like a diamond in the sky. She's beautiful. She is the feminine. And this cycle that she's in started in the sign of Capricorn. So she's going back to that start. Now I'm going to be doing a webinar in honour of Venus. I will be doing it on the 13th of December 2014 at 2 in the afternoon. So if you're in the States, East Coast, that surely should be a good time for you. And you might just better get up in time. I don't think so, maybe, but maybe you will if you're on the west coast of the States. I'd love you to join us because Venus in Capricorn, this is Venus as the elder, as the wise woman, as Sophia, goddess of wisdom. And I feel that's incredibly important for us at this time. That the feminine principle, and doesn't mean you have to be a woman, is stepping up into this place of true authority. Now, Saturn in Scorpio is about to change sign. That will be on the 23rd of this month. That's another very key, important process. 23rd is, of course, very close to the solstice, and that's also a time when Venus will join the moon. And this is a little trailer for my webinar, because Venus joining the moon are like gateways of initiation. I tempt you hopefully to sign up for my webinar. Throughout the week, we have the next thing that really the major event of the week will be on the 12th. So on the 12th, Mercury, see Mercury here at 22 of Sag, will join, trine, flow of energy down here to Jupiter and Leo. Now Mercury also moves very fast through the zodiac, but that's also a very, very positive day. It's a really good day for the end of the week, especially since the moon will also be in Leo. Fantastic for a party. Always, if you're going to give a party, try and get the moon in Leo, because Leo loves to have fun, Leo loves to play. And with Jupiter's energy, it really is, I would hope, a feel-good day for most of us. Also, you can see that the Sun, because it's so close at the moment with Mercury, is also part of that. So it's a really super positive day. The next important day will be Sunday. On Sunday, you can see here it is exactly Jupiter trining that Sun. Fantastic, very, very positive. The other energy happening there will Venus. Venus is kind of a key player, and what she's doing is sextiling Neptune. She's early in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. She's at 4.5 degrees of Capricorn, but she's close to Neptune, will be that day. And those two energies are the feminine energies. They are about grace, connecting with our higher vision, and incredibly positive and valuable to be with yourself, to enjoy yourself. It's a great day for a party. I have been invited to one. I hope you have too, nearing the Christmas season. But also this is, of course, the last quarter moon. The moon here is in Virgo, and that is very visible in the sky. But that sense of Venus, there she is, strong in Capricorn, in the sense of the true authority of the feminine. That's very briefly about the week ahead. Aspirations, thinking positively, looking upward, looking towards the future. This is what Jupiter wants for us always. And because Mercury, the Sun, Venus have half the week are in Sagittarius, get planning if you haven't already. I know I find it difficult with December, Christmas is coming, but to automatically think what's ahead, what's coming in the new year. And please sign up for my webinar. I'd love to get to know you. It's a joy always to do these brief little YouTubes. So hopefully speak to you very soon.